All right, man. What up, man? What's today? Thursday. We need a break. Wizards fans, we need a break from disappointing losses. Whew. I know what you want to hear. You want to hear about the blown joint, the blown lead. The other day. I watched the game against the Clippers. We not even gonna get there. We ain't even gonna get there. Look. Francisco and all them Wizards fans out there. This is what we doing right now. We got. Yeah. We gotta do that. We gotta do that one time real quick. Oh, trust me. Hey. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just chilling. You know what? I'm gonna tell you about me. That's what I'm gonna do in this Wizards video. Tell you about me. Born and raised Southeast DC. And I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? So of course I'm a DC sports fan. Everybody talk about the football team and all that. That's cool, but I'm not really well versed in. I watch football. I know football. But it's cool. But I'm a basketball fan. Been watching basketball, watching boxing. So yeah, that's all you're gonna know about me. I'm a Wizards fan. Today, I was at the spot over in Maryland. If you watch the vlogs I do, got this spot in Maryland joint. That joint is done. Construction's done. I was over there putting the bed together and putting the couch together. Cleaning up and stuff because there's still a little dust around. But I'm gonna do a final vlog on that joint probably this weekend. This weekend maybe. We'll see what's up. But I may start tomorrow. I don't know. But yeah, I'm chilling. I'm so disappointed. I don't even want to talk about the drain, but that's not what I'm here for. So we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna go game by game because the next game is Memphis on Saturday, and then the next game after that is Tuesday versus Milwaukee on TNT. So now the nation gets to see the embarrassing Washington Wizards, the disappointing Washington Wizards on Tuesday versus. And the trade deadline coming up. So, but the Wizards are notorious year by year letting the trade deadline go by with no moves. The NBA is moving pieces around and players are being traded and they're trying to win a championship. And the Wizards notoriously every year for, over a couple years now, never make any moves. They need to make a move and quickly because since the Sixers game, I got it right here, last Monday, and they beat the Sixers, right, 117-98. So yeah, and then after that, the next game was okay, this is where the losing streak started going on Wednesday when they played the Nets and lost by 1. I did a video on that joint last week. Horrible loss, man. Disappointed. I was so frustrated, man. You could see it. You could see the frustration. So, but this is where it comes into lack of motivation, and the Wizards don't care anymore. It's just like, I'm just here to collect a check. I'm going to run up and down the court. We're going to try and win. You got Kuzma. In his mind, he's like, I'm the only person on the team won a championship. And I'm going to show you how to do it. And he just, when he hit a couple shots, he gets to running and gunning and throwing some wild hook shot up. It used to go in, but now it's either, my bad, he would throw the hook shot up. And sometimes it would go in, and sometimes it wouldn't. So, now lately it ain't been going nothing. No threes have been falling, and he still be running and gunning because he the superstar. He gonna get his. He ain't gonna pass the ball. He starting to remind me of Carmelo Anthony. How when you pass Kuzma the ball, just go ahead back down the court and play defense because he gonna take the shot. He gonna be triple team. He gonna still try and take the shot, and he gonna miss. So that's Kuzma, Spencer Dinwiddie. Somebody put an APB out on that dude. Where'd he go? What happened to him? Where is he at? And listen, Francisco said it in the comments though, about KCP, the mid range, daily on the mid range, and for some reason, you know what it is? It's weird. KCP and Kisper are shooting the lights out of the mid range. Their averages is going up on the 3-point shot, and their game is finally coming around. And the rest of the team sucks. But when KCP was horrible, the rest of the team was balling. I'm sitting up here like, huh? So then, this is okay, my bad. That's neither here or there. I got sidetracked because, well, you already seen the video for the Nets Wizards joint. So let's fast forward it to the Toronto game, which was supposed to be a win. Had the lead. I mean, of course, Siakam played, but they had old boy they kept, and they traded off what's his name? Oh, let me look it up. Okay, they're not trying to show. Oh, my bad. I got my iPad right here, so I'm game summary. What's the little? Oh, Van Vliet. That's it. Van Vliet was cool, but the one person they couldn't stop was Scotty Barnes. He torched him. He was torching the Wizards, man. I was like, all right, 2 losses in a row. The Nets loss was disappointing. When we lost to Toronto, I wasn't surprised. I wasn't even disappointed. I kind of expected them to lose because it's bad when the expectation is they coming in the game and they bouncing. When you see them in the pregame and they sicing, they chest bumping, and we got this. They got the go-go music playing and stuff like that. And it's all good. You know, maybe some Lil Jon, they get hype. Then they get in the game, they do whatever they got to do, and they lack motivation, and then they stink. And then they suck. They suck just as bad as some of the halftime shows they be putting on. But hey, that's neither here or there. So let me go to the next game. It was Friday. So the next time oh man, that's right, they lost to Boston. Boston just destroyed them. Jason, let me show you how mad I was about that at the Boston game. Jason Tatum had 50. So man, number one, they wouldn't run Jason Tatum off the 3-point line. They were sitting back watching him shoot. They wouldn't even chase and run up to him to try to attempt to play defense on Jason Tatum. So he was free to take the 3-point shots. He was free to shoot, to dunk on you. He was free to take jumpers. They didn't even attempt to stop this man. They didn't even put a man on him. I think they had Dinwiddie on. I don't know why. Excuse me, what kind of defense Dinwiddie play? They put Ogden on him. He torched Ogden, and he's supposed to be one of the best defensive players on the team. They tried to put Hachimura on him. He just ran around him because Hachimura too slow. So then, fourth quarter, Tatum comes back in the game towards the end of the game. He had like 48 points. When he walked up to the bench, tell me why the Wizards fans started cheering for Jason Tatum to get back in the game. And then, when he got back in the game, they didn't even play defense on this man. They let him shoot the 3 and make it so he can get his 50, whatever. Man, look, got his 51. Look at that. Jason Tatum, leader in everything. Rebounds, assists, points. Like, come on. He was the Boston Celtic that beat the Washington Wizards by himself. Like, come on, man. So then let me go to the next game, which is What was the next game? After the Boston game, that was Tuesday. Oh, yeah, that was Tuesday. Oh man, oh, they playing right now. Okay, that's Wednesday. Okay, no, that wasn't Tuesday. My bad. The Boston game. My bad. I'm tripping. That was Sunday. The next game is Tuesday, and that's the Clippers. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. That was the Clippers. That's the Clippers. Woo! The Clippers. Francisco, you a fool, man. You a fool. Thanks for the comments, man. Hey. Can we just have a good laugh real quick? Just it ain't even. So, okay, I was watching the game. Wizards out there, they come out balling, you know what I'm saying? Like first quarter, they all sicing. I'm like, okay, they doing their thing. They up 15. Oh, wow. Clippers look shaky. They look out of it. They don't even look like they wanted to play. They flew all the way to DC from LA. You know, and people was like on the NBA app, when you watch the game, you know, they be asking questions like, you know, who you think gonna be the score the most points? Is gonna be Brett for the Clippers or something like that. And it was like, because mind you, was no Kawhi Leonard, is no PG. You know, there was like what's his name, Reggie Jackson. Don't they got not Al Horford, Batum or something? They had somebody, and then they had Amir Coffey. I'm like, you know what? This gonna be one of them fluke nights. The Wizards is out here balling. They got him up by 20 something. It's gonna be Amir Coffey. He gonna come out and he gonna score the most points on the Clippers. Second quarter came. They was calling timeout. You could see him on the sideline because I got the Joe no commercials. You know what I'm saying? So you see him on the sideline. They slicing. They telling jokes. They like, yeah, hi. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you see me do that? You see that pass? You see that was like Kyle Kuzma slicing? He's like, yo, I just threw it up. It went in. Ha, you know. You know what I'm saying? They were there slicing. They up by 30 something halftime. I'm like, oh man, you know, I said if the Clippers come back, they come back, but the Wizards got this. You know what I'm saying? Because the Wizards gonna slack off. They're gonna try to make it look like a game, and they may win by like 10 or something like that. The Wizards may win by 10. So, second half started. Started watching the game. No adjustments from Wes Unseld. Even Wes Unseld Jr., my bad, hold on. Wes Unseld Jr. was on the sideline before halftime, was like laughing. They over there telling jokes. Like, yeah. I wonder what they was calling. I wonder what they were talking about when they called, like, timeout before halftime and stuff like that in the first, second quarter, because they was dogging the Clippers. I wonder if they was like, yo, I ain't even got called to play. You know what I'm saying? What y'all doing later after the game? I don't know, because we ain't got to play again until what Sunday or something like that. Saturday at 8 o'clock at Memphis. What you doing after the game? You want to get some drinks and go to the club? I don't know what they talking about. But they sure enough weren't talking about basketball. Because they went to halftime. They was probably talking about the new Xbox game. Do you see us on 2K? You know what I'm saying? You know, they gave me a rating of 98 or whatever. I don't know what they talking about. But they weren't talking about basketball. Because when they came out in the second half, Let me just say, at the end of the game, Amir Coffey had the most points out of both teams, 29 points. He was the highest scoring player in the game. They came back. They played defense. Wizards was turning the ball over. What's that joint, young? What's that meme, young? When you sitting there, you watching the game, and then like it'd be like when they start coming back in the third and the fourth quarter, Clippers start coming back, and then like it'd be you see my face slow motion, like it start going like getting angry and disappointed, and it'd be like, hello darkness, my old friend. It'd be like, you know that joint, young? That was just playing in my mind between the third and fourth quarter. And to make insult to injury, we lost by 1 point. And the Wizards don't care. Do not care. Yo, all them players suck, man. I'm sorry. All the Wizards players suck. I'm sorry. I got right now. Drew Gooden and all them guys, the commentator, be like, especially on the Clippers game, this is what happens when you got depth. You know what I'm saying? When you got depth on the team, this is what happens. You got depth, man. We spread the ball out. They can't handle the Wizards. It's too much. It's too much for the Clippers. They can't handle them. Looks like too much depth is ruining the team because you don't know how to put a proper. Wes Unseld Jr. can't put a proper rotation in and proper players in that actually want to play, actually want to win, and actually want to try and get a championship. Even though this is Wes Unseld Jr.'s first year of head coaching, but we almost at the All-Star break. We over 40 games in already. Half the season is already done. And we got all these players. We need to get rid of these players, man. Like some of these players, it's too much. You got people on the bench like Gill and Holiday, and what's the Bama from Baltimore? I forgot his name, man. All these dudes, Bertans come in sometime. Neto come in. I mean, it's just too much. And then you got Bryant and Hachimura back, but they can only do so much. Bryant looks like he got a second life, but he out there shooting threes, man. He ain't getting no rebounds, but he's shooting threes. He's sitting up there, he dribbling like he a 6 foot Allen Iverson, but he's 6'10", 7 feet almost. Like he is 6 foot Allen Iverson out there. Like he crossing up thinking he's Steph Curry and trying to shoot threes. Only person on the team that don't shoot threes is Gafford. Montrezl Harrell even shot a couple threes early in the season. And he got a jumper that he don't even take like that. And every time, usually when he pull up on that mid-range jumper, especially a baseline joint, it's bottom of the net. No rim. But he not a post player like that either. He don't post up. He'll turn around and square up and try and dribble and do a step back or something and shoot the jumper instead of post the man up and turn around under the basket and do something like that. We don't have no players that can do that. We don't have no post players. Bryant don't do it. Gafford don't do it. He just gonna dunk on you all day. Harold don't do it. We don't got no real true center like that. And we too small. So we run into somebody like a Jokic or somebody like that, or the dude out in Portland, they be bodying us up. We play Memphis. They got Adams out there, and they got another dude, big dudes out there. They gonna body us up. And Adams all defense and rebounds. You know that. So we ain't gonna get no rebounds. I guarantee you, he gonna just dog us out on the boards because all we're gonna do is shoot threes. I think by now, the Wizards don't care. They don't care. After the night, they don't care. They not gonna win Saturday, and they sure enough ain't gonna win on Tuesday versus the Bucks on TNT. It's that may be embarrassing. That may be embarrassing. I just had to give you this video real quick. I don't even want to talk about Bill. Sometimes he plays, sometimes he don't. He can create his own shot. The defense can't hold him. Who else on the team? Bertans? All right, whatever, man. Cause he ain't about nothing no more. They need to get rid of him, and he signed a contract a couple years ago. Was it last year? I think it was last year. I think this may be his second year in his contract. Trade him. Trade him. I was talking Dinwiddie, whatever, Kuzma, whatever, KCP, Kisper. Hey, I don't know, man. Listen, one more for the road. This to my basketball Wizards, Washington Wizards basketball fans. Pour one up for me real quick. Drink with me. Here we go. Pinky up, because that's some Henny. Got the pinky out. Here we go. And yeah. Let's watch this game on Saturday, man. See what they're going to do against Memphis. I want to see the Ja Morant, Bradley Beal combination. Nobody can guard Ja Morant. But I want to see how they're going to scheme on him defensively this time. What's the scheme going to be? And yeah, I think the Wizards beat them before earlier this year though. I think they beat them before, but we're gonna see what happens this time. So we'll see. All right. Hey, like I said again, Wizards fans, Francisco, good looking down the comments. I'm not gonna say spread this video, but let's just get other people in the conversation to talk about the Washington Wizards, man, so we can get this Wizards fan base going on YouTube. And I'm pretty sure there's some out there. I just haven't tapped into it. And if it is, just leave a comment. Let me know where they at. You know what I'm saying? And whatever. Like, subscribe, do what you gotta do. I ain't tripping. Like I said, I'm just a little dude on YouTube, man. A little small channel. Do what I gotta do. Just post the videos to post it. I ain't tripping. But yeah, holla at y'all. Deuces.